Have you heard me or someone using this strange term, polyglot? Maybe you're asking, what is a polyglot? Or how could I become one? Hello, everyone. My name is Lurbin Sánchez, and today I am going to explain what that word means, okay, and some benefits of it. So, what is a polyglot? A polyglot is a person who is dedicated to learn and speak multiple languages. All right. The prefix poly means more than one. Glot, on the other hand, is a Greek word for tongue. Thus, technically, polyglot is anyone who speaks a series of languages. According to the dictionary.com, a polyglot is simply a person who speaks, writes, and reads a number of languages. It can also mean a few other things in other contexts, but this is the most common way of using it. People who speak more than two languages know and feel the advantages of that knowledge. The idea of multilingualism is misunderstood sometimes. Getting yourself a good job and improving your career are not the only reasons why you should learn a new language. It's more than that. Being a polyglot is a mental exercise, and thanks to this mental exercise, you will be able to transform your thoughts into sentences, right? And express yourself more clearly. It will also help you to become more aware of your own language. So here we have the term multilingualism. Yes. The benefits of being a polyglot in the modern materialistic world are numerous. The advantages it brings, in work allows polyglot to get above and beyond the competition, but the benefits do not just end with the work. Being a polyglot helps to improve the mind and the memory in a ways that you not realize. Patterns that are found in multilingualism can be carried out into other areas of life, and solving becomes a far easier task. Multilingualism also allows you to get to the heart of the culture and the people, making it easier to connect with people from so many different backgrounds. This creates more understanding, both business and leisure. Believe it or not, multilingualism will increase your sensibility and will sharpen your ear. What I mean by this is that you will be able to catch the sentences and process information more quickly. But this is not everything. A person who speaks many languages has an extra ability to learn everything more easily. All right. The brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The proof of this is the fact that the hardest language to learn is the first one after your native language, right? Many polyglots find that it's easier to learn their third or fourth language than the first one because we are not used to the learning process itself. So let's start with the benefits. Okay, here we have the first one, business expansion for business owners. Okay, so these days, the internet has become the hub of businesses and access to global customers. It's reachable. But to be able to communicate with customers who speak different languages, you must learn their language too. Finding contractors and suppliers for a different country. Where costs are less expensive will also be easier if you speak their language. There will be less miscommunication if you both speak the same language, so you can establish a better work relationship. This is where the knowledge and use of an additional language is very helpful in business expansion, right? The more language you know, the more customers and potential business partners you can communicate with. So now we have the second one, better traveling experience, right? So traveling to an exotic new country, it's often part of everyone's bucket list or goals in life, right? But tourists often complain of many different things, from different expectations and accommodations to simple instructions that are misunderstood by locals and many more. This often happens when traveling because there are too many miscommunications due to the language barrier. And however, if you know the language of the country you plan to visit, you can eliminate the language barrier and have fewer miscommunications. So with the locals, right? What does it mean? Well, good communication is an essential aspect when traveling. So learning the locals' language is a great way to have a better traveling experience overall. Locals will also be most likely um, be more welcoming and forthcoming to the ones that they find out that you can understand, for example, and know that you speak their language. So now we have a good brain exercise. The brain, like our body, needs a consistent and good exercise. For the brain, learning a new language is like a good exercise. It has a lot of benefits for your brain and its functions, like improved multitasking capabilities and longer attention span, and it can even delay the onset of dementia. Cognitive abilities in areas like reading and verbal fluency also improves significantly. You can read no matter what age you study a language, and there is not age limit to start to learn a new language. The more language you learn, the more exercise and benefits you will your brain have. Okay, don't forget it. Then we have the last one. We have a sense of self-fulfillment. Some people need to learn a new language for necessity to find a job or livelihood, right? And some simply make a hobby to learn a new language to other things, but not matters what your reason is behind your desire to learn a new language. You can help and feel sense of fulfillment upon the language of course. There is also that feeling trying to yourself, right? That can be considered a sense self-fulfillment. And because you have learned something new and you know that it's useful. So here we have a quote, Flora Lewis. Learning another language is not only learning different words for the same things, but learning another way to think about things. So let's keep this quote in mind and let's practice it. Well, to sum up, being a polyglot brings an opportunity for a better and more fulfilled life. Your horizons will be wider. You will be able to understand all the cultures, expand your business opportunities, and enjoy every single benefit of it. There is simply no downside to be a polyglot or to learn a new language or languages. And with the continued globalization of the world, it is always beneficial to think ahead and be on top of it all. If you want to explore the world, learning new languages will also help you to achieve that goal. So you don't have to wait until you have time. Create the time now and get linguistic resources such as books and apps to help in your quest. So this is all for today. I hope this is going to help if you want to become a polyglot one day. Thank you so much.